Hey folks, this will probably be a quick video because I have some workmen working right outside my window here that might bleed into the sound here. I just wanted to look at my first product from this brand, Fesley, who, if you follow Amazon brands, if you keep an eye on Amazon brands, you'll notice a few of these cropping up. And this is a concert ukulele, one of the cheap ones actually. Nice case with a side zipper, and actually quite a lot of stuff. You got a cloth, some strings, picks, and a scar strap. Look at that, you can go skanking with that. So this is a concert ukulele, and here it is. It is a matte black ukulele, interesting design. And it looks to be an all maple neck with a maple fretboard as well. Black keys, very plain Fesley logo, and plain maple. No finish on this. It's very nice and matte. And then it has a very flat black with the maple bridge. Kind of an interesting design, a bit Art Deco maybe. And no accoutrements whatsoever, it's just black all the way through. So a very utilitarian looking ukulele. However, when I got it, I had to do quite a bit of work to it. It was not in good condition. The fret ends were very, very sharp, very protruding. If a kid got this, it would go back, it would be returned. There's no way. The frets were also really, really dirty. And then when I polished them off, when I sandpapered them down, or used a little bit of coarse cloth to get the grime off of it, it turned the maple fretboard kind of black. Can't really see it in this light, but it's a little bit, there's like kind of a black stain, faint black stain there, which is not too pleasing. And the other thing is the fretboard is slightly backbowed, particularly more on the treble side. So I had a buzz right around here on the first fret. So what I had to do is shim the saddle to raise it a little bit higher, so that very slight back bow, which I'm hoping will straighten out, because I've got it at tension and I'm going to leave it and humidify it, and hopefully it will straighten out at tension. Just little annoyances though. However, this is a $50 uke, so we're not talking anything high end. It's a shame because it looks nice. I do have one of their more expensive, more exotic wood models on the way, so I'll show you that when I get it. This is just the really cheap one. I think you can get these as low as $40, $45 sometimes. The price tends to fluctuate. But I've noticed these Fesley instruments cropping up. I want to look at some of their guitars as well. So I thought, well, why not, grab one of these ukes since it was going cheap. Another thing I've noticed is, I don't know if you can see that. You see that? Those are crooked. Those are not. I'm holding the uke straight, and the tuners are actually attached crooked. So these ones here are at a higher angle than these ones. These are sloping down, these are sloping up. Which you could argue they might have done it for string tension. I doubt it though, because as I look around, when I look at the joinery, I can see a little bit of overlap between the black paint and the neck foot. It's not too clean. There's kind of a little bit of a lip here that feels like it should be smooth as well. So there's just some imperfections, and this black finish, if you put your fingerprints on the ukulele, it's hard to get them off. When I was working on it, I had to really scrub this to get it clean again. It's just one of those finishes that attracts everything. Dog hair, dust, oil, and you can see everything on this finish. So that's not particularly pleasing. This is a Fesley Crafted Edition Model F-Shuffle 3/4 W. It's a 23-inch ukulele, so it's a concert. I don't know why they're calling it a 3/4. When I see stuff like that, it tells me that the companies that are making this don't know too much about the instrument. Yes, F-Shuffle, 3/4. Yeah, I'll put it in the description. But so, you know, it's not a bad uke. It's a little soundless, actually. It's a little bit bland in sound. It doesn't really. It's nowhere near those MQ and Kun ukuleles that I've been selling lately. Those are much better. Of course, this is a bit cheaper. And it's taken a long while for these strings to stretch out too. So yeah, it's a nice design. I like the look of it. It's kind of interesting, but the setup is rough, and I just hope that their other instruments, the rest of their instrument line, comes a little bit better than this. I mean, it's nothing that I can't dial in, but I'm thinking if somebody orders this, they're not going to keep it. Yeah, it's still very slightly backbowed on this side, so the neck is actually warped. I'm going to leave it out in my humidified room at tension and see if it straightens the neck out a little bit. I've got it playing, but yeah, this is really crooked there. You can see it, can't you? Holding it straight. So yeah, there's just a few things about this that could be better in my opinion. So I'm hoping that the higher priced one with the more natural wood finish is going to be better than this. These fret ends were sharp too. It needed a lot of work. So alright folks, I just thought I'd show you this. This is a Fesley, the first look at the Fesley brand. They're just starting to crop up all over. It's some sort of hardwood, probably basswood ukulele with a matte black finish and maple fretboard and neck with their own branded but crookedly attached Fesley tuners on it. And it needed a ton of setup. So the bag is nice. It's a nice bag. Alright folks, see you on the next one.